And now joining me on WION Newsroom is Adhya Juneja, who will give us all the insights in the world of business. Nikita Singh joins us, giving us the buzz from the tech world. And Athira Shashidharan, who will get us all the updates from the world of sports. Let's not waste any more further time. We begin by going over to Adhya for all the market updates. Adhya, take it over.
Thank you, Shivan. From the halls of the US Supreme Court to the skies over America, global markets are watching power, business and politics collide. First up, the US Supreme Court heard arguments challenging President Trump's use of emergency powers to impose sweeping tariffs. Justices questioned whether tariffs were taxes and a revenue model, a power traditionally held by Congress. But some conservatives appeared sympathetic, noting past precedents and the messy refund process if tariffs were ruled illegal. However, the tone and the justices' questions lined up against tariff. A ruling against Trump will limit his bargaining power for trade deals. And while Trump faces a test of his presidential powers, American skies are fighting another battle. The longest government shutdown has left millions of Americans in shambles, for which Trump blamed the Democrats. Starting Friday, the US will cut 10% of flights across 40 major airports. Airlines are trimming domestic routes and warning of disruptions to 30 million passengers. Meanwhile, markets continue to remain volatile despite Trump's recent bid to endorse cryptos and AI. In the current scenario, the real buzz is in betting markets. And amid Washington's turbulence, Boeing is once again in the spotlight, this time for reaching settlements over its most tragic chapter. The plane maker has settled 3 lawsuits tied to the 2019 Ethiopian Airlines 737 MAX crash, which killed 157 people. That crash came just months after a similar disaster, bringing the total death toll to 346 lives lost. Both accidents were linked to a faulty automated flight system that led to a 20-month grounding of Boeing's top-selling jet and over $20 billion in costs. The manufacturer has now resolved more than 90% of related civil cases, with compensation running into billions. And back in Asia, a seismic shift is underway. Toyota, Honda and Suzuki are investing a combined $11 billion in India, making it their fastest-growing global production hub. The move marks a strategic pivot away from China, where price wars and slowing demand have hit profits hard. Indian government's incentives and protection from Chinese EV rivals are making it an ideal manufacturing base. Japan's investment in India's transport sector has jumped 7-fold since 2021, while its investment in China has plunged over 80%. Well, that's a wrap from the world of business. Now for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Nikita.
Well, thanks so much, Adhya. First up, Google Maps is rolling out a new Gemini-powered update, introducing a hands-free conversational driving experience. Now, the tech giant first began adding AI features to Maps last year, but the latest update makes it further by bringing Gemini into route planning and navigation. Now, with Gemini, users can now ask the AI assistant to find places along their route, check for available EV chargers, or share their estimated time of arrival with friends, all without touching their phones. Next up, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang has warned that China is set to surpass the US in the artificial intelligence race, according to a report by the Financial Times. Now, speaking at an AI summit, Huang has said that China is nanoseconds behind America in AI, adding that the US must race ahead and win developers worldwide. Huang previously said that the US could win the AI battle if the global developer community, including China's massive base, continues to build on NVIDIA systems. He also expressed frustration that Beijing has effectively shut the company out of its market, even as access to advanced NVIDIA chips remains a flashpoint in the tech rivalry between the two nations. And lastly, the Motion Picture Association has issued a cease and desist letter to Meta, objecting to its use of filters inspired by the PG-13 movie rating system for under 18 users on Instagram. The trade body said Meta's claim that its filters align with the PG-13 standard is false and highly misleading, as the platform's automated systems do not follow the curated process used for film ratings. In a letter to Meta's chief legal officer, Jennifer Newstead, the trade body has asked the company to stop using the PG-13 mark and disassociate its teen accounts and AI tools from the rating system. The association warned that Meta's unauthorized use of the certification could undermine public trust in the PG-13 movie rating system. Well, that's it from the world of tech. Now my colleague Athra would be taking you through some sports updates worldwide. Over to you, Athra.
Thank you so much, Nikita, for all the tech updates. Now let's look at the top sports stories we are tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with cricket first. IPL franchise Royal Challengers Bangalore has been put on sale by owners Diego. The decision comes just 6 months after RCB won its first IPL title. The official word from the UK-based spirits giant is that it is conducting a strategic review for its investment in RCB. This was written in a filing with India's market regulator SEBI. The company intends to focus on its core alcohol business and divest from non-core assets. Diego wants the sale process to be completed by March 31, 2026. The company owns both the men's and the women's franchises. Now over in football, FIFA has announced the creation of a Peace Prize. The soccer's governing body plans to give this award at the draw for the World Cup on December 5th in Washington. FIFA said that the award will be presented by President Infantino this year and it will be bestowed out annually. The award recognizes exceptional actions for peace. The first recipient has not been yet revealed, but there is a speculation that US President Donald Trump could receive the honor. Trump, who has a close relationship with Infantino, was passed over for the Nobel Peace Prize last month. On to some on-field action now. Manchester City thrashed Borussia Dortmund 4-1 in the Champions League. City were dominant from the outset and Phil Foden opened the scoring in the 22nd minute. Erling Haaland extended the lead 7 minutes later. Foden completed his double in the 57th minute in almost identical fashion to his first. Waldemar Anton pulled one back for the Bundesliga club from a free kick in the 72nd minute. And Ryan Cherki put the game well out of reach with a goal in the injury time. Lastly, in tennis, Amanda Anisimova has reached the last four of the WTA finals by defeating world number 2 Iga Swiatek. The American earned her second consecutive victory over Swiatek since losing to the Pole 6-0, 6-0 in Wimbledon final. The fourth seed also eliminated Swiatek in the US Open quarterfinals. Swiatek claimed the opening set in a tiebreak, but Anisimova got the first break of serve in the contest to take the second set and force a decider. Anisimova was dominant in the third set and won the match 6-7, 6-4, 6-2. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Shivan.
Thanks, Athira, and of course, Nikita and Adya as well for getting us all those updates. That's a wrap on this bulletin. Thanks so much for tuning in. Short break now. Stay with us. News and updates continue on the other side.